What is going on, party people? It is your boy Smooth from the Platform Sports Talk Show. Usually your Wednesday night sports delight, but we here on a Tuesday because we got something special for each and every one of y'all. So I need everyone right now, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitter, you're on YouTube, everyone right now, share this stream with the peoples because got something special for y'all. Definitely want to give a shout out to someone who is joining me here. I'm going to bring her in very soon. But before I do that, got to go ahead and do my plug. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow. If you don't already, follow the Platform Sports Talk Show. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Click on that bell so anytime we go live, you will be notified. Also follow us on Instagram. You can email us, platformsportstalkshow@gmail.com. Also, of course, make sure y'all go ahead and follow us on Roku TV as well. And every Wednesday night, we go live on Hot 365 Radio. So download the app or go to their website, hot365radio.com. There you go on your screen. So give us a follow everywhere. Once again, get them shares going. I want to see so many people tuned in as we show love tonight for the next hour or so. Tomorrow night, it's the last Wednesday of the month. So you have the man cave. The fellas will be holding things down. Look forward to it. Shouts out to Stan, the host. Shouts out to Sadal, to T-Bone, to Brian Turner, to Brendan. They're going to hold things down for y'all. So get ready for it. And of course, every first Wednesday of the month, it's all about the ladies. Ladies' night goes down. So once again, show love to the Platform Sports Talk Show. We doing big things. Once again, I am your boy Smooth. I am, for those watching for the first time, I am the creator, the producer, the host of the Platform Sports Talk Show. It's a pleasure having y'all here on a special Tuesday night edition. As you see, we got some ActionNoMercy going down. So I'm not going to hold her any longer because she's ready to go ahead and get it in. Now, she's been part of, a few shows with the Ladies Night crew. So she's no stranger in regards to being on the show, but the first time that she's in person with me. And also, for people who want to comment, don't be shy. Leave comments because your comment will be shown on the screen as well. So bring them comments, bring them shares. But without any further ado, I want to introduce this woman here who has changed the game in the local area, doing big things for the community, for the youth, giving not just women, but giving men, young boys, some direction in life. And it's definitely needed. And it's an honor to have her here. I'm honored that we're able to have this show this evening. I reached out to her on Twitter yesterday, like, hey, I see what you're doing. Let's go ahead and make this happen on the Platform Sports Talk Show. And she, boom, just like that, made it happen. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and give the comments, give some snaps going in regards to the emojis, all the love, the hearts, everything to tonight, the co-host of the Tuesday night edition of the Platform Sports Talk Show, the founder of ActionNoMercy, celebrating 3 years, y'all. Celebrating 3 years strong. Coach Dominique Stringer. Coach, what's going on with you?
It was good.
Man, it's definitely a pleasure to have you on. Thank you for being part of this. Of course, having the Platform Sports Talk Show be a part of this special night. So how do you feel right now with everything that's going on in your world and you doing this special awards tonight?
I feel honored. I'm actually glad you reached out to me yesterday because I was sitting thinking, how would I present this? How would I do this? And you had the perfect timing to really celebrate not the honor of a student athlete, but all the hard work we've been putting in for the last 3 years to put these kids on the market, on the surface, and get them some love and respect in the area. So I'm very honored to be here. I'm blessed and I'm happy. So I'm really just happy I'm here.
That's what's up, man. Look, got a comment already. Shouts out to that Sharice Stokes.
That's mama right there, Mama No Mercy.
Hey, Mama No Mercy. Let's see. Mark Piles, let's get it. Excited to see who wins. There we go. Once again, get them shares going. We want to get as many people as possible. We're going to the fight of the eyes tonight when they say St. Louis doesn't support each other.
Oh man.
We about to prove them wrong tonight, coach.
I love it. You've been supporting me since I met you. So y'all don't know, this was my DJ for my birthday party last year. We was in the rain with it, doing the wobble with it.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
all
It
that
was
good stuff.
it was so cold.
It was cold. And I was really mad because I'm like, this is my birthday. I'm turning 21.
Man. Right. You see the wink, right? You see the wink.
Yeah, that rain killed my mood, but we partied. We had a
Man,
good time.
yeah. Hey, when I say that wind was blowing, it was blowing, but we still had a good time with it, and it was fun. Thanks for letting me, be part of something so special. And I know because that day you came from a game, right?
We came from a tournament, and the day before my birthday, I wanted to beat this team so bad. My boys won the game for me the day before my birthday, and then the day of my birthday, it's like they say, "Okay, well, you got your gift yesterday. We're gonna stop today." So we lost that game that day, and I cussed them out. I cussed them out. I said, "Well, we still gonna celebrate my birthday, so y'all come on out if it don't rain." Of course, it rained, so I still had a good time.
Hey, that's all that matters. So once again, thanks for allowing the Platform Sports Talk Show to hold down this event. Once again, keep on sharing this post, this stream to everyone. Let them know what's happening. Something special is going down. Let's first talk about Action No Mercy. What was the reason behind Action No Mercy?
Oh man, he went way back. So when I was in college, I had went to school in Birmingham. One of my players. What's up, Kenise? I went to school in Birmingham, and I felt like a lot of these kids feel like my coach didn't believe in me. I was putting the work in. I was competing at the highest level, and he didn't believe in me. And I was really frustrated. I was upset, and I just stopped respecting my coach. I'll be honest. I had a bad attitude, and I said, "Forget it." So the last day of school, he called me into the office. He was like, "I'm gonna release you." So at that moment, I'm like, okay, I don't have a backup plan. I don't have those people, pushing me to get another opportunity in basketball. So I got to figure it out. So I want to transfer and go to school in Tennessee. And I told myself, like, this is all I got, so it's action, no mercy. Like, nobody's going to have no mercy when I step on the court. So my 4 years of college there, I said that before every game. I used to make the little hashtag in college before the game. I posted a picture like, somebody gonna get this work. And I meant that. Like, somebody gonna get this work, whether
they getting that work, baby.
whatever the case might be, but somebody gonna get this work. So after I stopped playing and I went into my professional career, I'm like, it's the same model. Like, I was the only girl on my team who didn't play D1, D2, but I got the opportunity. I'm gonna take advantage of it. So I kept that model going, action no mercy, action no mercy. So when I started coaching, I'm like, these kids got to feel like I feel it. So I just started the Action Mercy train going, and I'm like, okay, let me invest in it. Let me start doing some training because a lot of kids don't know fundamentals. So let me start teaching fundamentals. Let me start coaching. Let me start getting involved heavy in the community. So I did my paperwork. I did my, paid my little fee for the state. And I said, I want to make this official. So after that was history. It took me 4 years to actually go through and really follow my dream because I was just not motivated as much as I wanted to. I had a lot of excuses, but when I put my mind to it and I put that paperwork down and I got stuff going, ain't nothing stopping me now. So like now it's like whatever I have vision for me, I want the kids to know that it's possible. That's why I went back to school. Like, if I'm telling these kids to get good grades and be motivated, then I have to lead by example.
Right.
So I stayed in school and I got my degree. I didn't want to keep going to school, but I'm like, I can't give up because I'm telling these kids not to give up. So I really just preach and do what I say out to the kids. It's really like real life with me. It's not nothing me just selling anything. I'm not selling dreams. I'm doing it with them. So that's why Action No Mercy is dear to me. I take it very personal. I don't let nobody come in front of it. I really take it very personal.
Man, hey, I love it. And shouts out to you for having that vision and not just having the vision, but going through the process. Because some people, they year one or whatever it is, they may be like, oh, it's not going the way that I see fit. So, maybe it wasn't for me, but you kept pushing on. And that's the biggest thing is that, and I hope for those who's watching right now, use this example and others that it's not about it's going to happen overnight. It's a process to things. It's all about your endurance and your faith. Like you said, action, no mercy. You know what I'm saying? So it's a great thing. Some more comments. Heather Coleman showing you love. Let's see the claps. I see you, Heather. Shouts out. Olivia Nicole, real hustle. Hey, you can't say hustle without the what? Without the what?
Real.
Without the STL, baby.
Look. Yeah, 4 years. It took me 4 years, man, and still to this day, man. I just posted on Twitter. I said when I first wanted to coach in St. Louis, I was emailing every school, every coach, anybody I saw to give me opportunity. And so many people was like, nah, we good. Nah, we good. And I kid you not, one of the coaches that never responded to my emails is in my DMs right now. Like, hey, coach, I need your help. So I never be nasty. I never be ugly because I believe in good karma. I'm gonna always be different than what I see. So if you treat me nasty, I'm never gonna be nasty back because I believe everything will happen for a reason. So it's crazy how the tables turn and Mark Powell's on here. That's the man that gave me my opportunity, man. If it wasn't for Mark Powell, I always say this all the time. He gave me my chance. He believed in me. Even now, I was like, man, I want to start a girls AAU team. I tried that for 3 years. It was probably like two or three girls that showed up. This year's my first year having a girls team. And anything I ever, try to do or I see in myself, he's like, hey, do it. I got you. I'm going to support you. So I really respect Mark Powell's, man, because like, when I've been in St. Louis, I didn't get a lot of love when I first came here, but every time I wanted some support, anytime I needed a push, he was right there, along the way. And anytime I have a goofy idea, man, he still be there like, you crazy, but go ahead and do it. I got you. So, I owe a lot of respect to that, man. Like, it's deeper than what people saw on the surface, man. I've been through a lot to try to get this stuff ground up. And them kids, man, the kids are my motivation. When I'm down, I know that my kid gonna call me or FaceTime and say, hey, coach, how you doing? It's never like, nothing just basketball. It's deeper than basketball. They'll check on me anytime. They'll call me like at 9 o'clock at night time, and we just calling to see what you're doing. I'm trying to go to sleep. You ain't getting
Right,
this.
right.
So, it's deeper than
You bother
basketball.
my space,
Yeah,
but
so
because I'm the coach and I got y'all love y'all, I'm like, hey, what you need? I'm here.
they don't let me have a life, but I'm gonna have one anyway. I'm gonna enjoy my little time without them. But yeah, I love them kids, man. They're my motivation. So it's like I said, it's deeper than basketball when it comes to this.
So it's the comments like this from Heather Coleman, that I'm sure touches you. She says, so proud of Coach Stringer. She really helped my daughter Maya through her recruiting process. Much love, Coach.
Oh yeah, that's my girl, man. This was my first year recruiting young ladies, so I would say this year in general has been a very good year. I started, recruiting young ladies and started coaching young ladies again, and I think the parent involvement is deep because, like people say, it takes a village, and I can't do this by myself. When I have parents pouring into me and allowing me, to display what I can do to help the community, it allows me to believe in myself too. So I think when parents are engaged and involved, it helps everything, man. It gives the kids help. It gives the kids hope. It's just a full service, man. The village is strong, and I think that's needed nowadays because a lot of kids don't have that village. So I think it's needed, and I appreciate the parents more than they even know.
So I had to treat you like, one of our regular guests that we've had on the show and just start off just from the beginning. Like, when would you say that you fell in love with sports?
To be honest with you, I think I told you before, I wanted to be a rapper, man. Like when I was in high school, I told my moms, like, man, I want to be on the Soldier Boy. They probably don't know who Soldier Boy. The kids probably don't know who Soldier Boy. I said I want to be on the Soldier Boy. I want to be a rapper. When I was in high school, I was doing talent shows. I was rapping from like third grade, from whatever. And I was like, man, I want to do this. My mom like, you ain't finna rap. Like, nah, you ain't doing that. So she's like, either you gonna play basketball or you gonna play basketball. I'm like, man, I'm not playing basketball. I didn't know how to play basketball. I mean, like typical kid, I go out and shoot and think I'm good, but I tried out. I got cut. So, but I trained and I wound up falling in love with the game, and it saved me from a lot. I was trying to do a lot of things that these young kids do now, and it wasn't for me, man. I was trying to fit in, and my mom saw something else in me. So my mom, if it wasn't my mom, I think that I probably down the wrong path, and my mom really made me play basketball and made me find that love and that saving I needed. Because I think if I wouldn't play basketball, I don't know what I'd be doing, to be honest. But I fell in love. I probably fell in love with basketball in eighth grade. And from eighth grade until then, I really was motivated to really play basketball. But at the time, I didn't take my grades serious. I was failing classes. I was still trying to rap, but I just thought that I can go to college and major in basketball. I didn't understand the concept of, GPA and SATs and all that good stuff. So when I tell kids now, like, you gotta take the grade serious. Like you can't just depend on sports. Unless you LeBron, you can't just depend on nothing. That's not what education. So my mom really made me focus and really understand, I need the grades. I was trying to go to Auburn. I was trying to go to Auburn my freshman year of high school.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to go to Auburn. I went down to a camp in Auburn. I was competing. But when we was talking about grades, I'm like, man, I ain't got the grade. I can't go nowhere. I didn't understand that. I didn't have nobody in my ear saying, like, you have to have these certain things to go to college. So I think just life. Life taught me a lot of lessons. I failed a lot, and I also learned a lot. So I think my own journey has made me want to put kids on the right path, so they won't go through things I went through.
So what high school did you go to, and then what college?
So I went to Campbell High School in Smyrna, Georgia. Not Georgia, Smyrna, Georgia. My grades were so bad they gave me the option of moving to schools or moving to school. My mama pulled me out of Campbell High School my freshman year and placed me at Osborne High School. Is where I got my college scholarship and I finished out there. My freshman year of college, I went to Lawson State Community College. It's in Alabama. After I got released, I went to Hawaii College in Tennessee, is where I stayed. My junior year of college, I got offered my first D1 offer, and I was scared to go D1. I said,
Mm.
"Man, I don't know. I got too much comfort here. I didn't want to go, but I got my first D1 offer, and I didn't get it. And then I got my first overseas offer in my junior year of college, and then I went to go try out for two professional teams, and I made one of them in Auburn, and I took that contract after my junior year of college. So after that, I played my first semi-pro year, and I was going to try out for the Atlanta Dream, but I was trying to get married, so I didn't, I didn't even go.
So basically, it was all a dream.
Yep, yep. So everything happened for a reason. I'm here now, and I'm blessed to be in the position I'm in now. So.
Nice, nice, nice. So I know you're saying love and basketball, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like they really broke things down by how things were or things are as a female athlete trying to play college basketball?
Absolutely. I think that movie is realistic as it's gonna get. I think women or young girls, we have a lot of emotion with the games. We have more of the internal emotions than that's on the surface. Especially when she showed the injuries, overcoming injuries, or trying to balance the grades, falling in love, trying to balance a relationship. I think all that stuff comes to play because we are emotional creatures and we have to really like sit down and figure out what we're gonna do in our life. But I think one thing that we do more is really focus on our grades more than young men. So I
Mm,
think that that's a great keeper of point, for young ladies. I think that movie is realistic.
nice. So as you're matriculating with Action No Mercy, of course, with you being a young woman,
Mhm.
how I know you said it's been a battle, it's
Yeah.
been rough. So being a woman in the field,
Mm.
look at you, y'all. Mm.
Yeah, I've seen it all.
Mm. So just explain to us, because I know there's someone who probably have aspirations to be in your shoes, being in a dominated field of men. Of course, there's going to be a lot of judging, etc. So just take us through that process of what you've been through and how you were able to eventually win. I guess not maybe not everyone, but win majority of people over.
Oh, yeah. So early in my career, like I said, I was emailing coaches in schools and I was getting turned down. Um, then when I started to launch Action on Mercy, before I actually launched it, I was already training a lot of kids in St. Louis. But I told myself I was not going to place my face as my face card or anything because I wanted my work to speak values over my face card. So I never posted a picture of my face of my profile picture. It's always Action on Mercy. And early in my stages of my coaching and my recruiting, I had coaches seeing my players and games and stuff, and they would always write me and be like, "Hey, bro, what's up, dude? What up, man?" And it's like, okay, they don't know I'm a female, so this is great. So I always be like, hey, here's my number, give me a call. So when they call me, the first thing I'd be like, "Hey, how you doing?" They be like, "Coach Stringer." I'm like, "Yes, it's me." So they had the illusion in mind that since I coached boys, I was a male coach, which was great. It gave me the upper hand because they didn't judge me for what they thought I was. They judged me for my work content, the work I put in the coaching or recruitment stance. But it's times now where I'm coaching against other men in St. Louis or out of town, and it's so much. I wouldn't say hatred, but it's so much disliking. I'm not saying I win every game or win every tournament, but when I do beat man, they don't want to shake my hand after the game. It's really an upset look. I face a lot of
Mm.
those kind of um, ego. I would say men have a lot of ego, and it's kind of funny to
You
me that
don't
they take
say.
they take it very personal. Even if I face one of the St. Louis teams and they don't like our program, it's like okay. We gotta beat y'all so bad that even if they win after the game, it's a nasty attitude. Not all coaches, but I walk into a lot of coaches who dislike. I wouldn't say me personally. I would say dislike things they might see us post or what we're doing for the community. I've been to a couple high schools where it's college signings and the coaches don't want to speak to me, don't want to shake my hand. It's kind of like, well, you helped our player. We don't like you. And I try to explain that what I do is not a competition. It's me helping the kids. So
Right.
everybody's eating. If it's your student, if you're a player, then you sent them to school as well. You played a part in their success. But I think a lot of people want some name on or some credit, which is understandable, but it's a lot of egos and it doesn't bother me. I just kind of laugh about it. It's like, dang, it's never personal. I'm doing this to help kids, not for points up on anybody. But yeah, I face a lot of nasty looks, a lot of not shaking hands, not speaking, and then later on, it's like, hey, what's your name? You know who I am. Like,
Right,
like
right.
don't act like you haven't seen me. But yeah, it's very challenging to be a female coaching young man or doing a lot of recruitment for young men or even like training young men because it's like this is supposed to be a man's sport or a man's field, and it's very laughable at this point. I think I've earned my right to kind of stand on what I built and raise the roof and take some energy sometimes. So I take it when I can.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you would think that, like I said, you're a coach. You're just trying to inspire. You're just trying to give direction to
Right.
those who are in need. Why do you feel that in your field or just in St. Louis as a whole, there's just so much toxic and toxicity going on amongst people? Because I saw a post on Twitter, a football coach even said, "With all the talent that you have here in the Lou, is still the vibe is toxic." Why do you feel it's like that?
I really don't know. I mean, people always tell me St. Louis is a state that doesn't like to show love, and I never understood it because I'm not from St. Louis, and I'm the kind of person. I'm a very giving person. I never look to receive anything. I always want to give. So I never understood why it was that much hatred towards the next person. If I can support somebody, I'm gonna support somebody. If you're gonna support me, I'm gonna take it in and love it. But like you said, there's a lot of talent here. I think a lot of politics play a part. And I didn't believe that until I got really deep into recruiting. I think people go for the big names, whoever they can put their name on here. And I'm like, I don't really care for that. My thing is if I can help one kid, I can help the next kid. That's all I care about. I don't really care about the politics of what's the biggest kid, who's the smallest kid. If a kid needs help and I can help, that's all I care about. But I don't know why there's a lot of competition, or I don't think you're getting paid to help the biggest name kid in the city, or I don't think you get paid for helping 20 kids in the area. I don't know. I don't get it. I really don't try to get deep into it because I don't want to lose my focus on what I'm doing. So
Right. Point blank, period. Once again, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show tonight. We showing love to first annual here in 2022 Action No Mercy Student Athlete of the Year award winner will be announced very soon. Keep them shares going. Thank y'all for all the love and the shout outs and the comments and the shares. Keep it going, y'all. Bring them comments in. It's all about the people, y'all. So we're doing big things here tonight on a special Tuesday night edition. So just real quick, you also did some big things. Once again, congratulations, 3 years strong. Action No Mercy. There we go. But also, what happened to you the last couple of days over the last week? Something special happened to you recently.
um,
Something that you can go ahead and boast and brag about. What happened in your world recently?
I got my master's degree, man.
Boom,
I got my master's.
boom. There we go. There we go. We got to show you love on that
I
one.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
There we go. So how does it feel saying that, hey, I got my masters now?
It took me a while to really grasp that. I think the journey was longer than the actual like moment. The journey was long and it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like trying to work full-time job and coaching and training and being there for the kids, and it was a long journey. But I'm happy. I feel relieved. I feel like I accomplished something major. I think that was probably the biggest thing I wanted to accomplish is to myself because I never really saw myself going to college. I just wanted to play basketball my whole life after I fell in love with it. But going to college, going back to school, challenging myself to really go get another degree was really like something I wanted to do for myself. It was a big accomplishment for myself. So I'm proud of me for that.
There goes mom saying yes, it was.
And a lot of people don't know. I just shared with his name is Julian, 50 by 30. He documented this last year and beginning of this year, he documented the whole journey from a lot of my kids and what I did for my capstone, which is the last presentation you get before you get your degree. I was able to show the documentary to the peers and to the board to get my degree. So they actually saw how Action No Mercy works and how I went through journeys with my students. It was actually called mental health mentorship and the love of the game. So I was actually able to present my whole program this last year to get my degree. So that was big to me.
Mm. That's definitely what's up. And I definitely want to make sure that we also just give our condolences to the families out there in Texas today. If you haven't heard, it was another crazy mass shooting that happened this time at Robb Elementary. It was in Uvalde, Texas. About 14 children and one teacher are dead after an active shooter incident. Just all this hatred, it is crazy. Self hate, whatever is going on. We just pray for the families, those involved right now. We definitely don't want to not shine light on that because we definitely need more awareness on what's going on in the world. So once again, our condolences to those who have been involved, families, friends, etc. So most definitely showing love, and yes, Miss Stokes, definitely want to prayers up to those who need it right now during this time. So once again, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show, and I think it's about time to go ahead and make that announcement. What do you think, Coach? What do you think?
Think we warmed them up enough. I think
Oh
the
yeah.
anticipation probably boiling.
And like, man, who is it? Let's go. We need to find out. But
Yeah.
before we do that, once again, give us a follow. Give us a follow once again. Everyone who's watching for the first time, the Platform Sports Talk Show has been doing this thing consistently every Wednesday night, 5 years strong, y'all. So give us a follow, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, subscribe, click on that bell. We on Roku. We on Instagram as well. Once the show is done, it'll be on Roku. And then every Wednesday from 7 to 9 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, we are on Hot 365 Radio. And Livia, like, who is it? Yes, we love it. The anticipation. So, with that being said, let's go ahead, Coach. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the honor. We're gonna go ahead and make this happen. So, this is the first annual. So, tell everybody what was the reason why you wanted to go ahead and do the first annual Student Athlete of the Year award.
um, this was really important because I feel like a lot of coaches idolize, good talent on the court. Me as a coach, I love a player who can perform on the court. But I also know just, recruiting wise, I speak to a lot of coaches. Grades are important, man. Like GPAs are important. When I try to get these kids scholarships, the first thing these coaches in schools ask is what's their GPA, what's their test scores, how are they in the classroom. I can't recruit a kid who's just an all-star on the court and ain't got the grades. So I really wanted to do something different and give somebody that was worthy of performing in the classroom first and then on the court, on the field, or on the hockey field, whatever the case might be. But I've been preaching this for a long time. I think that being a student athlete, knowing that you're a student first is very, very, very important. So I did this to award, hard work in the classroom. And look at Marlon. So this was important to me. And I had over 30 kids this year. I signed 15 first, and then I gradually started signing more. So out of 30 kids, I had to really pick one out that stood out from just being a student athlete and having talent. And it was hard because a lot of my kids have over 3.0s. A lot of my kids had a lot of offers. A lot of my kids were scholar athletes. And, so it was very hard for me to choose, but I had to choose one. So I just had to do it like that.
That's what's up. So, without any further ado, and yes, that is correct. So we got to go ahead and do it, Coach. The winner of the 2022 Action No Mercy Student Athlete winner is.
We're gonna do it one time. We're gonna say it's Sophia SR1K Reed.
There it is. Everybody go ahead and get the claps going on the screen, the emojis. Let's go ahead and show Sophia Reed the love that she deserves. As you see, all her, my boy Sadar like to say accolades. So yes. Once again, congratulations to Sophia Reed. Now tell me, what's the nickname?
SR1K.
SR1K.
So the story why I call it SR1K. So I knew she was gonna hit 1,000 points this year. So I was like, man, she had a rough season. She had got hurt her first game, so she was probably like less than 100 points, I want to say, before she got 1K. And she got hurt. She was like, "Man, coach, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna get these points. Like, oh my god, the universe. Like, I'm not gonna get it. Oh my god." I'm like, "Man, it's gonna happen. Like, you gonna drop 30 points a call of the day." So then she came back. She was like, "Coach, I can't play again. I got COVID. I'm not gonna get 30. I'm not gonna get 1,000 points." I'm like, "Bro, I didn't give you this nickname. You gonna get 1,000 points." So when she it was like the day she texted, she was like, "Coach, I play on Saturday. I play against a team. I might hit my points." I'm like, "I'm not gonna make it that game. Like, can you just hold out for like 2 more games?" She's like, "Nah, coach, I might hit it." So not only did she hit 1,000 points, she scored like 30 points a game. Like, you couldn't wait one other game. You had to go and get 30 points. So I gave her that SR, 1K. And she got the 1K, man. I can't even be mad how she did it, man. She
Got the
really did.
1K.
She did the unexpected this year, man. So Sophia has been one of the strongest competitors I've seen these last 2 years. And, I'm very proud of Sophia. I tell her this often, I like to praise all my kids. I like to praise them, let them know the work they put in it, whatever she does. But I think Sophia has a different journey. I think Sophia has known her goal from day one. And I think that she's kind of getting a feel of where she stands in this world, what change she makes. 4.3 GPA, that's unheard of. When
My
she told me
God.
that, I said, "Did you buy it? Like, how are you getting a 4.3? Like, that's unheard
Man,
of
hey,
from."
she got receipts on somebody up in the
Man,
sky.
I'm really, I tell her all the time, like, I'm honored. Every accomplishment you get, I'm like, I'm honored, bro. Like, I'm glad that you decided to let me in your life. Like, I'm glad I got to experience it because I've seen everything unfold, everything you doubted yourself of having, you've earned. So I'm like, man, like, you deserve more than I can tell you, So I hope that I tell you something and you take it and run with it. I hope that whatever you receive, you take it and run with it because you deserve a lot, man.
That's dope, man. And just seeing the comments rolling through. Keep them comments going, the emojis, everything. Keep it going. We're gonna show the new, the first,
The
should I
first,
say.
the
The
first,
first. Can't no one take it away from her.
the
The
first.
first
She did it, man. And her family,
2022 Action No Mercy Student Athlete of the Year.
her family deserve a reward too, man. Her family, we've been locked in, man. I told you we went to Dallas together, had a ball, man. Like, her family's locked in, she's locked in. She has a great village, man. I think she's on the road to doing something amazing in this life. So yeah.
And once again, we got to go ahead and just show off this because this is what it's all about, man. Just showing off the achievements. National Honor Society, honor roll all 4 years. Salutatorian, summa cum laude. Once again, we're at that 4.3, not 3.3,
Right, four.
four, four. You know what's like? We from the
Four.
Midwest, 4.3 over. Now look at this, y'all. Over 1 million in academic scholarship offers,
Yeah.
varsity basketball, various all conference awards all 4 years, including Offensive Player of the Year 2020. Let's see, first team all conference, second team all conference. We're gonna pick up the second team. She first, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She the one. Like CeeLo said, she the one girl. Then Miss Misha Award of Excellence, first team all district. I mean, good Lord, and ran track, varsity track, 2021 Class 2 state champion in 4x200 relay and 4x400 relay. Watch out, Gail Devers and JJK, all of them. She coming. 2022 Scholar Athlete of the Year for STEAM Academy. I mean, just doing incredible things. Once again, to our winner, congratulations to Miss Sophia Reed and Coach. You gave me a nice little video. We're gonna go ahead and make it happen.
All right.
Let's go ahead and show our first annual award winner some love right about now.
Before her season, we got Sophia's practice before her season starts. She's one of four seniors. Right now, she's 9 offers in. Just locked in her first D2 offer the other night, so this is going to be a big season for her. Sophia has a 4.3 GPA. Um, she's one of the top underdogs in her class. She just decided recently she wanted to try to go to college basketball. Before, she was just going to go for education. She wants to major in physical therapy. So that's the biggest thing with her recruitment is finding a school that has her major as well as a good program for the fit athletically. But she went from 1 to 9 offers in a month span. So that speaks value. She's only 5'4", and in college basketball, that's unheard of for a 5'4" guard to have a D2 offer that has no significant looks going there her senior year. So she's facing ActionNoMercy, and I'm honored to be working with her.
Sophia Reed. Sophia is first and foremost, besides the fact that she's an extremely talented basketball player, she's an even better person. She really cares about her team, her teammates. She has set lofty goals for herself and her team and her teammates. And her leadership is something that as soon as you meet her, you can tell, this young lady has it.
Man, Sophia is a different breed as well, man. I love Sophia because when I met Sophia, I met her during COVID. I had an open gym. I'm like, hey, man, like, what you got going for school? Like, you got any offers? Like, you know who you playing for? What your stats looking like? She kind of like, all right, coach, I'm going to hit you up. I'm going to call you. I ain't heard from Sophia one time after that, man. So,
well, actually, I did a couple open runs with ActionNoMercy just because I had heard about it and I wanted to it was during quarantine. I wanted to get in the gym. I wanted to play some games because we weren't playing AAU. We weren't playing high school. So I'm like, okay, I need to do some open runs. So I did some. And then she said somebody came and talked to her about me. It was like, you really need to, help her out because she's not, getting the attention she deserves. So she reached out to me and we had a meeting and I signed. And our relationship is great. I've been on her head, she's been on my head. Like every week I'm texting her with like a list of schools, or she texts me with people I need to contact. Like I really try to make her job easier because I know how much she's helped me out. So our relationship is great, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity to work with her. I'm sitting there working with other girls in the community. I'm coaching at Live for Life with the Sweet Hoops. I'm like, I don't see Sophia. I got parents like, this one of the girls that you should reach out to. Like, she can definitely benefit from being, recruited. So I'm like, let me hit her up right on Instagram. I'm like, bro, like, what's up, Sophia? Like, what's going on with your recruitment? Like, how you looking for college? Like, what's going on? She was like, hey, coach, it's not going too good, but, I'm leaving it all in the hands of, the creator. I'm like, Sophia, what's your GPA? This girl said she had a 4.3. I'm like, what? A 4.3? Like, how is that even possible? So immediately I'm like, bro, like, you're a student athlete. I definitely want to be in your corner. Like, so when I say I signed Sophia to be on ActionNoMercy on a Friday, I believe. Saturday morning, she sent me her transcripts, her grades, her game tape, everything under the sun to start her process. After she sent me that on Saturday, by Monday, she had like 3 offers. By that first week, she had like 7. Sophia is one of the kids that I wish I could put on a poster and say, this is what you should look up to. Sophia did everything I asked her for. Sadly, her first game this season, she wound up getting an injury. Her foot looked like a can of grape juice, but she's been so patient and so positive and so thankful, just to be able to be in a position she's in. And I feel like those kind of players you have to really appreciate.
Number 5, Ruby Walker.
So during my first game, I got hurt. My first high school senior year game. It was in the third quarter, and I made a pass, and I made the pass in the air, and when I came down, I landed on a girl's foot, and like my ankle hit the floor, nothing else but the floor. So I rolled my ankle really bad. I couldn't play for the rest of the game, and I still, as of right now, am not back playing until January 4th. Our next game is January 4th, and I'll be in that game. So the recovery process is not been bad. It's just been a learning process too, because I've been able to watch my team and watch my coach and be able to be a coach in a way by telling my coach what I think we should be doing. Because sometimes when outside, sometimes when you're in it, you can't tell. But when you're looking from the outside in, I've been able to help adjust practices and help adjust the way we play in the game so that we can look better. And I feel like me being out is making my teammates stronger because they have to pick up a lot of slack without having a point guard. And I've been able to helping push my players to just step up a little bit and get out that comfort zone because they never know what they're going to do when they make it to that college level.
Succeed in the classroom. They're trying to succeed on the basketball court. She runs track. Like, she's just an amazing young lady. And sometimes I always text my kids and tell them I appreciate them and I'm proud of them because I am. It's not about the work I do; it's about the work that they do and the effort we put in together. So, Sophia is one of the kids that over the top. It's just I appreciate her and her family, man. Yeah.
I'm excited to coach her. I'm excited to be a part of her journey. I've done all I can as well to help her in her next level goals, and now the rest is up to her. And I know she's going to accomplish everything she set out to.
Wow. Amazing, amazing video. That was dope, y'all. I need everyone once again in the comments give the applause, the hearts, whatever you want to bring in right now, because that was an amazing video. Just seeing that video, looks like you about to get choked up a little bit talking about Miss Sophia.
Man, that yeah, I have a lot of different stories for different, athletes. But I think Sophia's journey was very touching. Like I said, she didn't want to go to school with basketball for a minute, and to see her work hard and get she got a lot of offers. I ain't gonna lie, she got a lot of offers, and people think that it's only dope if you get athletic scholarships. This girl has scholarships to take care of all 4 years. I think it's really touching for me because I value education and to see a kid that want to have education first, it's very dope to me. People want to be cool on Instagram for having pictures. She's cool for having good grades, and I think that's more. We need more kids like that, man. So I think Sophia's journey was very eye opening, and I feel it's personal because Sophia left me hanging when I told her hit me up the first time. I said Sophia hit me up, man. She left me hanging, so I take that personal. But now Sophia has done everything I asked her to do, man, and she's been an easy kid to work with, man. So yeah, like she deserves it all, man. And to be the first kid to get this award, this trophy, man, and this honor, man, she deserves. She dope. She dope.
That is what's up. So, with that being said, you can't be the platform sports talk show and not have the first annual 2022 Action No Mercy Student Athlete Winner of the Year. Everybody, show some love to Miss Sophia Reed. Sophia, congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel seeing that video and seeing the comments throughout the show so far and everybody just showing you love?
Got me choked up. I'm not gonna lie. That video means so much to me, especially for everything that I've been through. Coach Stringer alone means a lot to me. So that really just brought me back.
Man, I want to talk about real quick the adversity that you had to go through of landing on another young lady's foot and as coach said looking like a can of grape of grape juice or whatever it was. I mean, I never heard that before. So so just explain going through that adversity and not stopping. I saw you on the sideline still, doing this and coaching and doing balling and whatever it is. So just explain to the people how it was for you just to go through that adversity and still, just push yourself.
Well, this past season, right before that season, I have officially decided that I do want to play in college. I had a rough summer. I got exposed to a lot of really good players, and I was like, but after like training and things like that, I'm like, I can do this. I wanted to just do, academics, but I'm like, I can do this. So I was 100% prepared to go into the season. And then the first game, I got injured, and that really just like, that was so hard. It was so hard. But honestly, in the beginning, I wasn't, defeated or anything. It was they said I would be back in like 2 weeks. It was after those 2 weeks, and it became like a thing where it's like I really don't know when I'm gonna play. I did not know. I didn't know when I was gonna heal. I wasn't. I didn't know when I was actually gonna be comfortable. I'm like, am I really comfortable playing, or am I just saying that because I want to get back playing? Like, it was a lot to go through mentally, physically, but I knew at the very least that I had a team to lead still. So I had to still make sure I was there and helping out our new point guard who had to step up and everybody else that was filling in roles because we were already a small team. So without me, that just kind of made it even smaller. But they did really well without me, and I'm just so happy that I was able to help them on the side. But eventually I was able to come back to play. But actually, after I was cleared to play by the doctors and by the athletic trainers, then I ended up getting COVID, so I had to wait another week. And
Mm.
as you heard Coach Stricker say, I was defeated. I was texting her. I'm like, I honestly don't know. And it wasn't. It was no like a situation where I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to play. I knew I wanted to play in college, but I just was at the point where I didn't know if I could because I didn't know if I would ever get. I still didn't have the offer that I wanted. I had a lot of offers, but like she said, it was trying to find a school that fit me academically because that's honestly the most important thing for me. And a lot of people don't have the program that I'm looking for. So I was just texting her every day, calling her. It was a lot, but she helped me through it. So
Man, that
yeah.
is that's super dope, man. And just staying on that recruiting, just making that decision to go to that school. I know that family was definitely also a big factor and was very important in your decision making. So can you tell us just how that process was in regards to you with family assisting you, getting letters in the mail or getting emails every day, or meeting coaches in person? Just how was that process along with with your family during that time?
With my family, it was having a good family and having structure really just helped me throughout this process. My mom is really, she helps me. She understands me. She understands that I'm a planner. So immediately once I signed, we made a spreadsheet of just coaches, their numbers, their emails, their offer, what they offer me, different things like that. And we would check in once a week with each other or every time I got a new offer, fill out the spreadsheet so we can keep track of those things. Um, so that was definitely a big part of that. She also was a part of the helping me get to the point where I decided I wanted to play in college. My mom and my dad actually, because I have a lot of talent, and it took me a while to kind of understand that my talent should be. Yeah, I didn't really feel like it was being appreciated here, so I didn't know if it should have been carried, but they definitely opened my eyes to let me know that it should be. My dad, he's been helping me with my game since I started playing. So him in my ear, my mom in my ear, my brother, he's been playing. I grew up watching him play and everything. So they've been a big part of this. Even my grandma, she came to
Oh,
every
okay.
visit. Every
Cool,
visit.
man.
My
Grandma.
grandma came to every visit. So
Nice.
she's been at every game, every game I can remember. So also I have a cousin coach who's been coaching me for a very long time as well. He actually came to Steam to coach as well and been under him for the past since the beginning of time. It's been also something that's been very beneficial and he's been another person that's telling me that I should definitely carry my game to the next level. So it took a while for me to get there, but they definitely helped me get to the decision. But the school that I did decide to go to was Elmhurst. Of course, my grandma went on that visit too. And when honestly, I didn't expect that I was gonna, it was just a school. They reached out to me. They said they were ready for me to come up there. I visited, and I honestly just fell in love. They had the program that I was looking for. They had the exact program I was looking for. Um, the coaches they told me what they expected from me. I got to talk to the academic advisors. They told me what they had laid out for me, and it was an easy decision from there.
Nice. And tell everybody what high school did you go to again?
I go to STEAM Academy. I went to Trinity Catholic my first 2 years, and I transferred to STEAM Academy my junior year.
Okay, okay, okay. So just let everybody know once again just the impact that Coach Stringer was in your life.
Well, like she said originally, I did not reach back to her because I didn't
Oh,
want. I think this is my her first time actually hearing me say this, but I didn't want to get her involved if I wasn't all the way sure that I wanted to play in college. So I didn't even want to go down that route. But what's funny is that my mom, once I made the decision, I was telling my mom and she was like, well, the lady that you would go do the open runs with, she has, a recruiting program. Just you don't have to make a decision, just let me know what you think. And literally the day after that is when the stringer DM me. And I told my mom, I was like, well, this is obviously a sign that I need to at least have a conversation with her. So we had the conversation and I signed and like she's so much more than just like, I get a lot of questions. They was like, so, people just asking how does it work or whatever. But she's honestly really just a mentor more than anything. It's helping me because, she's been through the process of college basketball and things like that. But she's also in college and things like that. She also understands. She took the time to understand what I wanted, and like she'll tell her coach like that's just not what she's looking for or whatever. Like without a without a doubt, like she was just telling me like that's not what she's looking for, or I would be like I don't really know how to say this, and she'll tell me how to say it, and we check in with each other all the time. It was such a long process, but I wouldn't have wanted to go any other way. I wouldn't want it to do it with anybody else because just and then not only for me, she does it for the players. I have people on my basketball team, my AAU team, and my high school team. I have a cousin that signed under her as well, and they all have their own individual stories on Coach Stringer as well. And I'm pretty sure they're just as great because we talk about her on our own time. Nothing bad, but we all obviously do talk about her and all the things that she's done for us. And it's definitely personalized to each person. It's not generalized across the board or anything like that. It's she makes sure that we get what we need or we meet the goals that we set. We tell her up front what we want, and she makes sure that we get it.
See, I can tell that, Coach, you've been influenced, Coach. Just how she's able to answer questions like she's been on ESPN getting interviewed 15,000 times. I can tell you're ready for the media. I love it. The influence is showing already. So, you mentioned about your family, your father, your grandmother, uh, probably your mom too.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm gonna put you on the spot because this is a platform of sports talk. You gotta keep it 100. Who would you say is the best athlete in your family?
Me. Obviously.
Obviously,
She didn't think
duh.
about
But
that.
outside of that, second in second place is my brother.
Mm,
It's gonna have to be my brother because I I grew up watching him play. That he made me want to play basketball. Watching him play.
that's it. Okay.
So I mean, he had a nonstop motor when he played. Always ready to play. He was a leader on the floor too. So a lot of my game is from him. So it's gonna have to be him. He ran track. He triple jumped. He did all of that. So yeah, but he's still not better than me. But if I have to choose
Still
anybody
got
outside
better.
of me, it's him.
And what's his name?
His name's Khalif.
That's what's up, man. So shouts out to you. Real quick, just about track. What made you fall in love with track?
Well, actually, I started running track in fourth grade. My mom just said, "Hey, you should try it." She ran track, so she thought, it would be a good, cool thing to do. Also, I wanted to stay in shape for basketball during the off season. I went out there. I was actually good, so I was like, I'm stick with it. I met my best friend running track, so that was a big part of me staying in it. I loved going out there competing. I'm just a natural competitor. So if I'm good at something, if I'm winning, even if I'm not, my goal is to win. So I went out there and I was good. I got to high school. I stuck with it. We went to state with a great group of girls with a great team, and we won state. And we're going back at it again this year. Um, I really just like it challenged me. It challenges me mentally. I'm a team player. I've been playing basketball for a very long time, but when you're on the track, it's just you. So you have to make the decision. If you want to win, it's 100% up to you. And sometimes on a relay, it's on you too. So yeah, it's
So who would you say, as you were growing up, getting used to playing basketball, that you would say helped you along your journeys in developing your skills as a basketball player?
well, originally to start off, it was my dad for sure, and then my cousin Howard Love. It was him, and then my older other cousins and things like that. Everybody in my circle, the St. Louis Ballers, was my first basketball team that I played on, coached by my cousin Howard Love. And they've carried me through my entire basketball career, and they have helped develop everything that I've learned thus far. So definitely them.
Yeah, that's what's up, Coach. I'm sure you got some words you want to go ahead and tell your star pupil player the whole nine.
This got beef as a fire, man. She definitely will be hanging. I'm taking that. I'm taking that personally to the day home.
And I took it personal.
I am taking it
He
personally.
does.
I'm watching the open gym. Like, okay, let me say my spiel. Let me get her a call because I can help. I'm like, all right, so if I holler at me, I waited by the phone. Okay, I didn't wait by the phone, but you should have still called to say,
He
Coach,
didn't give me your number,
sure.
nothing.
No, I ain't get your number. But
No.
the crazy thing is, her and her cousin both got scholarships, correct? Yeah, Jasmine got a scholarship too, I think.
Yeah.
I think everybody had the goals and they all achieved it. So I'm proud. I mean, I ain't told you how much I'm proud. I ain't gonna keep boosting your head up. You like you cool. Yeah, I I'm trying to break a tear. You ain't brought a tear yet. I've been trying for the
Oh
longest.
wow. Well,
Can't
I'll
break.
definitely say that it's much better being called SR1K than grape juice foot because that was what she was
Great
calling me
juice foot.
for so long.
Yeah, that thing look
Couldn't
nice.
end the conversation without entering that. So
But you overcame that very quickly. I think that the most frustration that you showed was that you just didn't know. I think that the weight was killing you more than actually the pain of the foot or the COVID. I
yeah.
think the unknowing thing for you was always stressful because you don't know what the next thing's gonna happen. But I think it's good that way because you got something to look forward to. I think that you don't like nothing to you easy because if you get it easy, you have nothing to look forward to. And for that, your mommy and myself, because I like to know everything, exact moment, what's gonna happen, when it's gonna happen. But everything happened at a great time, and look where you're at now. You finna graduate high school. You're going to a school that has your major. You hit 1K. I think everything was in a line the way it's supposed to be.
I would agree.
Cool, good.
I would definitely agree.
Man, that is dope, man. And once again, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show. We have a special show this evening as we're celebrating the 2022 Action No Mercy Student Athlete of the Year, the first annual. How's it feel being the very first one? Can't no one tell you nothing different. You're the very first one. So how does that feel?
I think it's exciting. It feels great to be the standard of what everybody that has the opportunity, the blessing to be under Coach Stringer going forward has to look forward to trying to achieve. Because obviously, Action No Mercy is more than just about sports; it's about academics, just being a complete good student athlete all around. So, with me being the platform, the standard, I'm more than honored.
And I know you see the comments rolling in throughout the whole show. How does it make you feel just seeing so much love being given to you?
It makes me feel so loved. I've seen a lot of familiar names, familiar faces come across the screen just to let me know that, people, see what I do. Nothing that I do goes unnoticed. So I definitely feel loved.
And I asked Coach this earlier as she has been working her way up in regards to Action of Mercy and being a woman in a male dominant sport. How has things been for you as a young female athlete going through the ranks of doing your thing in basketball?
It's definitely been different. I started off playing with boys all the way up until fifth grade. I didn't play with girls until I got into sixth grade. So I had the style similar to a male basketball player. So when I went to play with the girls, I was like, this is so slow. But I ended up, I kind of, the people that are around me on my team changed. They adapt to the way that I play. And I had to adapt to the way that they played as well. So it's definitely been challenging. I used to go around, I was a tomboy. I'm playing against the boys. They're like, is that a girl? It was definitely different. I grew up around all boys playing basketball. So when I got to high school, I think a lot of people just, or even when I got to middle school, a lot of people just noticed that my game was different than a lot of other people because of the impact that I had from growing up around boys. But I see a lot of things that happen in the NBA, the WNBA, and the difference in the pay wages and things like that. It's starting to get a little more awareness now, but it's a challenge trying to be seen, trying to be heard for women in all sports. So yeah.
And I'm glad that you brought that up in regards to the WNBA. There's been an influx of different talent that I've been seeing over the last 2 or 3 years now, going through the WNBA. I'm pretty sure that you have your sights for that being the end game. Is that correct, or do you have something else in mind?
That's not the end game for me. I love watching it, but the end game for me is to become a physical therapist, open my own private practice, have a focus in sports medicine and things like that to help athletes and help, hopefully somebody in the NBA or the WNBA. But everything has, sports for me, I understand that basketball has an end date, but I want to keep playing for as long as I can, and after that, pursue my dream.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. So, do you have your family near you? Your mom or dad? Anybody that's by that can get on the screen real quick. We're showing some love.
Yes, I have my mom and my dad up here.
Come on up here,
I don't
parents.
want to get in the camera, but
Come on up. Don't be shy, parents. Let's go. You hold things down for your daughter. There we go. How you doing?
I'm good.
It's a
Hello.
how y'all doing today?
We're great.
Doing good.
I'm pretty sure it's an incredible feeling right now to see your daughter doing big things. How much has Coach Stringer mean to y'all throughout your daughter's matriculation and deciding to go to college and everything?
Well, how much time do we have?
All the time you need. Go ahead.
Listen, Coach Stringer is I don't even know what to say honestly, because when we met Coach Stringer that day, on it was a Friday, and she was talking about our program, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And then she flipped this page and started talking about this mentorship. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, we'll sign up. We'll sign up. Because I knew that my daughter needed something more than what we can give her from like an emotional standpoint, because she was torn between whether she was going to play. I know we've said this a couple of times, but kind of torn between whether she was going to play or not. Kind of fluctuating with her confidence, because as she said, she played over the summer and saw some really top talent. It was like, whoa, can I do this or not? But we always knew that she could. But I think having a third party and then having someone, especially like Coach Stringer, because she's very special in that it never really was about basketball. It never really was about just one dimensional, one thing. It was about the full person and everything that person may need at that particular time. And String, without even knowing, I'm sure she didn't know this, but she came in Sophia's life at a time that was, it was a lot of influx, a lot of, the confidence, like I said, was not where it should have been, and just some struggles that was there coming off COVID, not getting that junior year to really showcase her talent, and so Stringer came at a time that I don't think she realized was the most crucial time that Sophia needed her.
Mm. And Dad, I know that you feel so proud right now, and not just just her, but your son as well, uh, grandmother, everybody in the family, just hold things down in the household. So, just how excited are you in regards to your daughter getting $1 million of scholarship and being able to just have her own decision in regards to going to a college of her choosing?
Yeah, I'm extremely excited and truly blessed. And when I think about Sophia, we talk about all the accolades that she's getting. I think the best thing we could say is she got what she deserved, and that was Coach Stringer.
Hey.
And
Y'all
the
not gonna make me
impact
cry on the screen today. I'm not gonna ball out no tears today. Y'all not gonna do it to me.
I'm gonna zoom into her eyes real quick and just double check and make sure.
Y'all not gonna do this to me.
I mean, her energy alone, she's everywhere. She's always there. She always got time for people. She's a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Open 24 hours.
Man,
I've seen my daughter's text message. I'm like, you have worn this lady out. Worn her out. And I wish we had some footage, but Coach Stringer surprised Sophia on a Dallas trip because, like I said, there was I think you guys mentioned it earlier, but we went to University of Dallas because she had an offer there as well. And we really thought that was going to be the choice, to be honest. But we went there. We ended up having a really nice time. Sophia didn't know that Coach Stringer was going to be there, so we surprised her. Just kind of texting amongst ourselves and surprised her in the airport. And I think you got a cheer that day. I think you did get a cheer that day, Coach Stringer. You have to go back and look at the videos, but that moment was so very special. And just we were in Dallas for a day, but it felt like we were in Dallas for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. Like we just had like this huge festival or whatever, but that really didn't happen. It just felt like that because it was a lot of great people together and we just had a good time.
Nice. So Dad, you have to tell us now. She said that the brother is the second best athlete in the family. Is she telling the truth, or you got something else you want to say?
She is not telling the truth. She is not the first best athlete.
Oh, no.
She'd have stepped overboard with that one.
So who's the first?
We the first.
Oh my God.
That's the first. Okay.
Okay. Coach Stringer, can you help him?
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Talk it to him.
I love it. I love it. It's the big family debate. Who's the best athlete in the family? I got it. But hey,
I
bottom
choose
line,
Sophia all day, every day.
bottom line, y'all all have it, and it's definitely been a pleasure to have everyone on this show. Let's see, Howard Love Jr. said, "I see the St. Louis Baller shirt. I see you, family. Let's go." I love it. I love it.
The ballers love Coach Stringer as well.
Oh man, y'all gonna make me tear up here. As soon as the camera go off, I'm gonna let it out. I'm gonna
Yes.
let it burn. I'm gonna let it drip down. It's coming.
Sophia, when do you leave to go to college? And parents, how are y'all going to take it when she drives off or flies away or whatever she does?
I leave August 24th for college.
Yeah, I can't put how I feel out here because it'll be out here permanently. So I'm just gonna.
They got the receipts, Mom. You got the receipts.
Just gonna say good luck.
That's lovely. So thank y'all once again for your time, and
Thank you,
Sophia,
for having
once
me.
again, congratulations. This has been an incredible interview. I could tell that Coach Stringer has done a wonderful job in getting you on the right path. Anything else you want to say, Coach?
I love y'all.
We love you, Stringer.
There we go.
We like that.
That's it. So, I believe that's it for the show.
That's it.
That's it. So,
All right.
y'all have a great rest of your evening. Once again, this has been fun. See more comments coming in. Great
Instagram,
interview.
give my girl back her account. If y'all watching
Right.
give
Here's
my
the
girl back her
trophy.
account. Oh, they
There
got
we
a
go.
trophy.
Show that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Keep it right there. Bam. There we go. Show that trophy. Action No Mercy 2022 Student Athlete of the Year. Sophia SR. 1K. Read. There we go. She gonna have that in her dorm room and everything. She gonna flex on them
She
like,
need to.
Walk in the college like, hey, it's a new sheriff in town, baby.
Google me that. Tell them to Google you, Sophia.
Google me. Let's see, STL Elite Defense. Let's go. Let's see, Perfect Lace, great thumbnail. So hey, that's how we do it here on the platform Sports Talk Show. It's definitely been a pleasure. Parents, thank y'all for just being there for her. During a time where there's so much going on right now in life, as you just saw today, the tragedy in Texas and everything that's going on. The kids need parents. The kids need love. So thank y'all for y'all dedication, believing in her when she was down and out, going through injuries, going through COVID, whatever it was. Y'all still was a positive influence. So thank y'all, and y'all are definitely officially people that are who influence others and inspire others to do better and to hold things down as well for their kids. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. Sophia, once again, congratulations. The first, there's only one. There's only a number one. Okay, the first ever. So once again, congratulations to you, Sophia, and have a wonderful rest of your evening.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Great interview. Great job tonight, Coach. Doing
I'm
things.
gonna tear up, man. I'm trying not to let the light hit me where you see it, man. I'm gonna be emotional tonight.
Hey, but that's what it is, man. Just about holding things down, doing positive things. That's what this world needs now. So, it's definitely been a pleasure. Thank you once again for allowing the platform Sports Talk Show to be a part of this. I've seen people like Earl Austin Jr. showing you love, and so many other people who's been staples in St. Louis. How does that make you feel being able to have that support from other people?
When I ain't gonna lie, when I see Earl, I see Earl often like a tournament, and I get choked up. Like I talk to Earl often on Twitter. I might tag him or something. When he comes speak, I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, he's talking to me. He knows who I am." But to get that kind of respect in St. Louis, I think is great because it's positive love and it's positive notice. So I think that when I get that kind of love from people that's deep in St. Louis and very in tune with St. Louis. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right, doing something productive to the community. Not being from St. Louis and having an impact shows that you can go anywhere in the world, and if you're a great person, you'll leave your mark.
There it is, man. So it's just all about just doing positive things, man. And God sees all. That's the bottom line. God sees, God knows all. So he see you doing things. It may not come when you want it, but it'll be right there on time. Bottom line. So congratulations to you. Let's see. We have one proud. Here we go. One
Hey,
proud grandma.
Grandma.
Then we have congrats to you both. Keep doing what you do,
Appreciate
Coach
it.
Stringer. So shouts out to everyone with the comments, showing love. Once again, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow Platform Sports Talk Show right now. 5 years strong, consistently, y'all. Consistency. That's what it's all about. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. Subscribe, click on that bell so anytime we go live, you will be notified. Okay. And of course, we on Instagram as well. And you can email us platform sports talk show at gmail.com. Tomorrow night, got the man cave. So a lot of topics discussing local and what's going on around the NBA, NFL, NHL, MLB, you name it, all the high sports topics. We got it tomorrow night. So definitely get ready to tune in for that. And then first Wednesday of the month, the ladies' night, a panel of women who know their sports. Coach Stringer, you know all about the ladies holding things down. The show was incredible, very knowledgeable. They know their stuff. So once again, the Platform Sports Talk Show doing big things. I am your boy Smooth, Coach Stringer. It's a vibe. Hey, everybody.
They know I'm the best dancer in the loop. I'm the best dancer. Everybody tell me that I'm the best dancer.
See, if she would have saw me, years ago, back in the day, I'll be like, but now I'm just DJing. It's a vibe. So, peace out, y'all. The Platform Sports Talk Show. We out. Ride. We out. Ba-da-da-da-da.